You are watching Stripped Down Live, Saskatchewan's only 1-hour award-winning local music showcase, the show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson. Can you believe this is episode 247? We're going to try to end big with 250, but tonight we got to get through 247. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Stripped Down studio, it's Jackie Kiew.
Fills the room, they only see you smile. End of the day, you disappear. Where do you go when you're alone? No one to see you cry. Misdirection behind your love, faded away without a voice, hoping that someone would understand. Your dedication fills the void, they only see you thrive. You made a fool out of us all. Where are you now? Where have you gone? No one to hear you cry. Faded away without a voice, hoping that someone would understand. Someone would understand. Soon one day you'll have your voice. Finally, someone who understands.
You were watching Stripped Down Live. We're spending 60 minutes with Jackie Kiew. How are you feeling? Nerves out? I get it. I have done that intro 247 times now, and that's the most stressful part of my month. When they're counting down and I know we're going live and there's no safety net, it's always just like, if I could get through the intro, it's going to be okay. And right off the bat, I was like promoting episode 250. I'm like, oh no, am I taken away from tonight? And 247, I just get inside my head. So I just yell the name of the artist and then I bail. Thank you.
No,
thank you for doing the show.
For having me.
Yeah. A little bit of miscommunication. I thought you would talk to Bryn, and I was talking to you like we had this mutual friend, and you were just kind of looking at me, and so not actually had a conversation with media correspondent Bryn, who we'll talk to in a few minutes, but So I just basically cold called you.
Yeah,
Out of the
it
blue.
was very casual. So I was like, okay, I guess that's how it rolls.
See, I thought Bryn had done all this prep and talked to you about the show and got you ready and like, you'll be hearing from Curtis. So I just strolled in all casual. So a lot of questions being answered about our first communication. But once again, thanks for doing Strip Down Live. Thanks for being our 247th episode. How are you feeling?
Awesome. It feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. What was the first song we kicked the show off with?
It's called Faded, and it was actually the first song that I released back in September 2021.
2021.
I actually just threw it out there, released music without even playing any shows. I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna, nobody knows who I am, I'm gonna throw it out anyways and see what happens.
Normally I would go through the career a little linearly, but in our brief conversation, and I always feel like I'm acting standoffish with the artists before, like when we're getting ready for the show, but I just don't want to have big conversations ahead of time and then rehab them live on the show. So I kind of save my questions and my small talk for when we're rolling. But you mentioned that COVID, the like lockdown, actually is what got you back into music.
Yes.
You are like a unicorn. I know so many musicians that COVID lockdown almost got them completely out of music.
Well,
so let's start with that story.
I think maybe for most musicians it is, but for me it was like an outlet, you know, from full-time job, kids were getting older, and I was like, oh, I have some time to do what I enjoy to do. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this music stuff. So yeah, that's kind of how I started getting into it again, I guess. And yeah, I don't know.
So what did that look like? Were you working from home? You just suddenly had had all this free time?
No, I was still working.
Okay.
Yeah, I work in the hospitals here in
the
city.
Oh yeah, you're definitely working.
I was working.
And you wanted to come home after and create, probably like the scariest time of
your
profession.
I think most of my creations happened after like a night shift when my brain was kind of shut down and wasn't thinking too hard about anything. And I think that's when, the creativity would kind of flow and
Phenomenal. Well, we are going to go through your career of possibly playing a song or two from 20 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to talk. We're going to go through it all, but let's throw it over to our social media correspondent, the lovely Bryn Kreisa, who you two have just met.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's it going, Bryn?
It's going well. Yeah, that's a funny story. I hadn't communicated with Jackie at all. I was just like, let's get her on the show. And
you gave me her contact info, and I reached out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for lining this up, Bryn.
My pleasure. That was a beautiful song at the start, and already people are tuning in, saying lots of encouragement, beautiful voice, so talented.
Wow.
There's lots of encouragement online.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are we giving away tonight, Bryn?
Giving away an Earl's gift card. So ask Jackie a question, you'll be entered to win. Or just comment. Keep on commenting. I can see people watching, so let us know you're there.
Right before we started, before we went live and I was telling everybody this is episode 247, they were throwing out other numbers. They're like, what are we going to do for, episode 666 or episode 420? And now my brain's just kind of there booking bands like, 6 years from now when we're still doing the show. But what do you think, Bryn? Episode 666.
Oh my gosh.
When we're both still here.
Yeah, you'll be 70. I'll
be 70. You'll be 23.
Yeah, forever.
It's fun to think about. Anyway, back to Jackie Q. Neither here nor there. I was reading your bio, and you called yourself a songstress. And that is my absolute favorite word in the world right now. Songstress. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Describe a
honestly,
songstress.
I feel like I just love to sing. And, writing music. I'm still working on it, like the writing, like being a good lyricist. I know I'm not a great lyricist, but lyric, but I just love to sing. Like, even if it's not my own music, like the 20 years, people are gonna figure out how old I am, but 20 years that I haven't played music, I always sang, right? Even though I didn't, create my own music. Yeah, I think that's kind of what the meaning of the word, I think.
That's phenomenal.
I'm
already in love with your story, and I can't wait to tell more of it. But before we get to song number 2 and our first commercial break, we got to thank some sponsors here. So first things first, as always, huge shout out to Earl Saskatoon, Strip Down Live's title sponsor. They are continuing their commitment to the local music scene here in Saskatoon, and we thank them for that. They kind of keep the train on the tracks here, so big shout out to Earl's Saskatoon. And of course, Vern's Pizza is our newest sponsor. For full menu and the nearest location, hit vernspizza.com. And remember, March 14th, Pi Day. Pi Day, March 14th. Hairstyle In, and of course, our good friends over at US Music. Those are our sponsors. Support the people who support this show. And all right, Jackie Q, song number 2. Where do we head next?
I think I'm going to do a song called Love Language.
Love Language. And what's Love Language about?
It's about my hubby.
Okay.
It's kind of, I wrote it with the thought in mind that, like, the first moment that I met him.
How long ago did you write this? In like aspect of the relationship,
like just a year ago.
Just a year ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Recently married or married for? You don't have to give me specific. Been married for a
No,
while.
we've been together for 17 years.
17
years.
Okay. And this is his first song he got about himself. Just
that's
asking.
That's always good. That's always no. Just kidding. No, this is the first song, and it's a happy song. So it's.
That's awesome.
I think
What inspired that? Just him.
Love.
Love. All right, take it away.
Okay.
Jackie Q.
All right.
I still remember the moment I saw you. There's something about the way you looked kept me wondering. Your mysterious ways stuck in my head. There's something in your eyes kept me wanting more. Love at first sight, is there such a thing? You've proven it's possible. Your love language, only I understand. You had my heart from the start and pulled me in with your ways. Your love language, you're a man of few words, your actions say it all. Don't think I didn't notice the light you carry on. You're a man of the stars, my constellation. When you hold me in your arms, I feel safe and warm. Dare I say, dare I think, it's love at first sight. Is there such a thing? Proven it's possible. Your love language, only I understand. You had my heart from the start and pulled me in with your ways. Your love language, no one compares to you and me. No one compares to you, but you are to me. Your love language, only I understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Kiew.
Stay in a fantasy where I can take any road to anywhere, anytime. Flushing out the bad vibes, journey to the sunrise in my car, straight ahead. Right now, get lost in the moment. Ooh, ooh, wind in my hair. Ooh, ooh, not a care in the world. Love in my life. You can't tell me where to go. I'm my only limit. I'll brace myself to be my very best. I'm on repeat on a desperate lane in a cycle, caught in a spin. Please let me out anytime. Flushing out the bad vibes, journey to the sunrise in my car. Now would be the time. Oh, get lost in the moment. Ooh, wind in my hair. Ooh, not a care in the world. Love in my life. You can't tell me where to go. I'm my only limit. I'll brace myself to be my very best. On a path to myself, discovery, stray away from influence other than my own. You can't tell me where to go. I'm my only limit. I'll brace myself to be my very best. You can't tell me where to go. I'm my only limit. I'll brace myself to be my very best. You can't tell me where to go. I'm my only limit. I'll brace myself to be my very best.
We're spending 60 minutes with Jackie Kiew. It's too bad we weren't live during commercial break because the crew were freaking out about how beautiful your vocals are.
Oh,
so,
thank
yeah, thank you
you
so
so
much.
much.
It's been a really great episode so far.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, people just glued to the monitors and the
Conscious.
behind the cameras watching you perform.
Oh, thank you.
And my chair was up here before, and
Yeah.
the people told me I was too tall. That is the first time in my life I have
Never
ever been
been
told
told.
I was too tall. So this is the actual greatest day of my life. So I dropped the chair down a little bit because, you know, TV angles and stuff.
Yeah.
That's their problem, but I am.
Now
We're good.
leveled.
We're now level.
Okay, cool.
All right. What was that song called? Another beautiful song number 3.
What is it called? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What's it about?
Wow.
The name will come then.
Yeah. It pretty much just, I enjoy writing like inspirational songs, I think. And yeah, just like what the lyrics said, you're the only person that sets your own limits. So yeah.
Your music
No
has been-
limits.
No limits.
How do I not? That's the song of my EP. That's the song of my first single. No limits, everybody. It's available to stream.
You mentioned it. Where can people stream it? Okay.
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
Spotify.
Just Google Jackie
Just-
Kiew.
Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah, the usual major streaming.
You mentioned that your songs are very inspiring and it's a wonderful vibe.
Okay.
We have a lot of younger performers who
Yeah.
sing about breakups.
Well,
And-
it's coming up.
It's coming? Okay.
It's coming. I do have some dark songs
Is
too.
that the stuff from 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. But being a completely interactive show
Yeah.
called Strip Down Live, guess what? We got some questions.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
We're throwing it over to Bryn Kreis. Bryn, what are the people saying? What are the viewers saying? What do they want to know?
Yeah, the comments and questions are flowing now.
Nice.
And
All right. This is where I sit back.
yeah, and like I'm one of the people who is behind the camera just like being serenaded by your beautiful music and your voice. And actually, before when we were chatting and I asked you how long you've been singing for, and you're just like, oh, I just picked it up again after 3 years. It's like, you're just a natural talent. So
Thank you.
beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Okay, that's my little gushing over Jackie. So there are a lot of questions coming in. There's one from Michelle. She says, you are amazing, Jackie. You are such an inspiration. Who or what motivates you the most with your songwriting?
Right now, I'm really into Yeba. I don't know if you guys. She means business. Like her lyrics, her music, just where it takes you to. It's a ride. You know, I think it's going this way, and some of it doesn't make sense. I think that's what's so great about her music. It's like you wouldn't think that it would work, and it works. So yeah. She's my favorite right now. And Kimbra is another one, also from New Zealand. She does so many different things with her sounds, and that's what I hope to eventually get there. I know I'm really far away from that right now, but I'm just starting out, so we'll see where it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, Kimbra's cool.
Yeah.
I've done a little Kimbra
Oh,
wormhole
yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Oh, she's good stuff. Yeah.
Should I keep going? There are like
Go.
a lot of questions
Is
coming.
there? Well, let's get through them.
All right, this is kind
They're
of on.
probably going to be better than my questions anyway, I'll be honest. So
This is kind of along the same lines. Jeanette is wondering, who is your favorite singer or songwriter?
It would definitely be the two that I just listed.
Okay.
Yeah. I really enjoy Alina Baraz.
Okay.
Like her music is very vibey, like kind of slow tempo. I think you'll hear a little bit of it maybe in a couple of songs that I'm doing later.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have one more question here. There's a question from Carmen.
Okay.
And I actually work with Carmen. So
Oh.
yeah, this is a small world here. How do you know Carmen?
Wait, like
Carmen Lai? Do you know Carmen?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I taught her daughter Chinese dancing, actually.
Okay. Cool. Well, Carmen's tuned in. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Carmen.
She says, lovely. Jackie, are you writing your own music? What's your inspiration? Past experiences?
Yes, I just started writing my own music again, and everything I'm playing tonight I've written, and what was the second part? Like, where did I?
What's your inspiration, like, from past experiences?
Inspiration for my music, I think, from like most people, I think from like personal experiences or like a moment in time. Sometimes people are like, oh, are you okay? They hear a song, they're like, are you okay? It's like, yes, I'm okay. Like, you're just taking a part of, what you're experiencing, and you write into, make it into a song. So yes, I'm okay for those people.
people don't hear my song and ask if I'm okay, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Carmen.
Awesome. I want to ask you about a mutual friend as well. I was reading your bio, and you did a collaboration with Mr. Graham Tisley.
Yes.
Big fan of the show. We have been trying to do an episode with him for probably a decade, to be perfectly honest.
That's what he said.
When we came back in 2018, I was like, the checklist is pretty small of people we still need on the show, but he's pretty much at the top.
Yeah.
Him and, what's that famous guy in Rainwolf? I don't think he's going to do the show anymore. Jordan Cook? Yeah, Jordan, if you ever come through. Yeah, I don't think. Anyway.
Yes, I talked to Graham about that, and he it's actually very interesting how we met. Like, we did a workshop with Sask Music online during COVID, and we've just like become really good friends. And he just supports like everything.
And he's like a chameleon when it comes to music, because I've seen him like rock out in bands.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm listening to this, and I can still see it.
Yeah.
I can still see you, doing
We've
a collaboration
done duels
with
we did a song together, and then we've done a dual set together, and he's actually producing my latest song right now it's in the works. Yeah.
All right, well, I don't want to go too heavy on talking because we wanted to get through 8 songs, so we're going to hit song number 4 before we go to commercial break. So cue up song 4. What do we have?
It's called, oh my gosh, I'm like
Is this a new one? You got to give me a heads up when we go like 20 years back to the like OG stuff.
No, it's still, it's from my EP as well. Gosh, I'm blanking on.
It's all good. We can talk about it when we come back from commercial break if you want.
Yes, that sounds good.
Before we go, I just want to give a shout out to our my clothing sponsor this week too. There we go. Flatlander Apparel. Check that out. Local dude, local kid. Check it out online. Flatlander Apparel. All right. Take it away, Jackie Q.
It's called It's Okay.
Only you can decide which direction you will go. It slowly wraps around you. Nature of it comes and goes. You wish you had a hold of it so you can push it away. Instead, we find ourselves the impact we must embrace. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel insane once in a while. It's okay to fall apart. It's not who we are. It's okay to feel insane right where we are. It whips you around the whirlwind, sucks you in and spits you out. It takes all your breath away. Fire burning in my chest. You wish you had a hold of it so you can push it away. Instead, we find ourselves the impact we must embrace. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel insane once in a while. It's okay to fall apart. It's not who we are. It's okay to feel insane right where we are. Comes on when you least expect. You feel so out of control. So let yourself out of control. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel insane once in a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jackie Q.
If only time can reverse, so I can see your face. If only we both know how little time we had. You were my everything, and so much more. Many years have gone, feels like yesterday. Look at me now, nothing has changed, 'cause I still miss you. I wish you were here. Looking down from above, are you proud of me? I know you wouldn't agree of all the choices I made. I know you're here with me like yesterday. Look at me now, nothing has changed, 'cause I still miss you and wonder what it'd be like again. Would we laugh? Would we cry? Would we try and make it last? Would we share our lost times? Carry on and make it right, 'cause I still miss you after all this time. Would we laugh? Would we cry? Would we try and make it last? Would we share our lost times? Carry on and make it right, 'cause I still miss you after all this time.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
watching Stripped Down Live with Jackie Kiew, and each song somehow gets better. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, what was that?
That one was written for my dad. Yeah, he passed away, I know,
Okay.
a long time ago when I was 11. But he was my
Absolutely.
biggest fan. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Wow.
you.
All right, as if it can possibly get heavier, let's throw it over to social media correspondent Bryn Kreisa with some more love.
Yeah. There are so many comments and questions pouring in, but there's one in particular I want to ask from Melody. Melody is asking, how long did it take to make your first song?
My very first song. You know what? Most of the songs that I've written, they've come pretty quickly. Oh, hi, Boo. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Hi, Boo. Thanks for watching. I feel like the songs I've written so far, they've come quite quickly, as quickly as like 15 minutes, actually. Not with much thought, like just kind of from emotion. So, but my goal is though, is to really sit down and really dig in and try and get some, you know, I don't want to say better, but like, yeah, like more thought out lyrics and music. I think that's what I would like to do. But yeah, so far, the ones that they've come pretty quickly. The ones I have out, yeah.
Okay, right on. Okay, I'm going to move on to Kirsten's question. She says, thanks for sharing your beautiful voice and talent with us. How long have you been writing music?
Yeah, so I started writing when I was 21. 20 some years ago. Yeah, it was actually encouraged by a friend who, actually I did Saskatchewan Express. I don't know if you guys know that show.
No way, Saskatchewan Express.
Yeah,
Amazing.
So yeah, I took a break from university, and my friend's like, "Go do some music." I'm like, "Yes." And
Did you ever perform at that little stage in the exhibition?
we, I was part of the winter cruise, so we actually
Oh, okay.
traveled
Gotcha.
for 6 months. So I don't think we hit up the X, but anyways,
Okay.
yeah, and a lot of encouragement. Actually, most of my music kind of pushes have been from friends, which is great because I don't know if I would have done it myself. I don't know. Just need a little nudge sometimes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That leads into my next question
Yeah.
from Maria. She's asking, what's next for Jackie Kiew Music? More live performances, a new song?
Yep. I have a single in the works in the studio right now, and I am writing. My goal is actually to come up with to write an album, hopefully. There's songs started, not completed, but there's definitely a sound that I'm going for, and hopefully I can get there.
Oh,
yeah.
that's exciting.
Work hard. Yeah.
Right on. There are more. I can keep going, or I can save them for later.
Do one more, then I'll jump in.
Okay. Heather, this is a good question. Heather asks, if you could collaborate with anyone, who would you choose and why?
Like locally or just anyone?
I
Just
think anyone.
That's tough. I think I would love to collaborate with like a male artist. I actually think about this all the time, but now that I'm put on the spot, I can't think.
It always works that way. Is there someone locally you would want to collaborate with?
Maybe not so much sing with, but just like production and stuff. I love to work with a lot of people, but I keep thinking like Sam Smith. I know he's very, I don't know, like he's unexpected all the time, you know, like he's got his beautiful vocals, but every time he releases a song, it kind of takes you by surprise a little bit. I know it's very, very like mainstream radio, but anyways, I think he would be interesting to work with.
Yeah, I think that'd be great to collaborate with.
So I was loosely just kind of Googling you before we started, just to get a feel. And I always like start at the first thing that pops up, and it was your bio. And you sing songs about personal growth, overcoming adversity, and I get that, and it's wonderful, and I love it. And then the next line said, you combine roots of Asian pop culture and electronic beats. That made me wonder, is this what what the fans are gonna get if they see Jackie Kiew live?
I feel
kind
like
of this stripped down with the piano, or is there like a bigger setup if they see you?
I mean, the ultimate goal would be to have like a full band behind me. Like that would be like a dream come true. I just feel like I haven't gotten there yet. Kind of done everything kind of backwards, right?
That's fine. There's no right way to do this.
Yeah.
But electronic beats threw me off because I was like imagining like a DJ behind you or something.
No, more
melodies.
so kind of your electronic drum beats, like kind of more the I don't know how to. Yeah,
absolutely. And so I just kept going, and then I got to your CBC radio interview, and then I kept going, and then I hit Auntie Jackie's Kids Head Up Moisturizing and Softening Shampoo, and I was like, hey, one too far. I'm guessing that's not you.
No.
No? Okay. Well, if the music thing doesn't work out, Aunt Jackie's Kids Heads Up Moisture and Softening Shampoo.
All right.
Let's bail out of this conversation. We need to get back on track. We're running out of time. We've got 18 minutes left. Can you believe it, Jackie Kiew?
Yeah.
Where do
it's
we,
too much fun.
Song 6, we're going to get all 8 in. Where are we heading next?
Do we get 6?
This is number 6. Then we're going to go to commercial break and come back with 2 to end the show.
Yeah, let's take it back 20 years.
Here we go, 20 years ago. I'm so fascinated by this.
But you know what? I actually finished it just 2 days ago.
So this song is 20 years in the making.
I guess so.
That's amazing.
I kind of threw it away and then...
How do you even, like, where... There's no way you're the same person you were 20 years ago, so how do you... Is there like a big... Is like a Guns N' Roses song where it just switches in the middle and goes...
Yeah, it definitely is more me back, like 20-some years ago, yeah.
Do you want to just play it?
Sure.
What's it called?
The last song was called Miss You, by the way.
Gotcha.
The one before that, It's Okay. This one, I don't think I have a name for it, actually.
Untitled?
It's untitled.
We'll call it Song 6. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Kiew.
Questioning the meaning of it all. I cannot breathe even with all the air. I can find a way to see it through. It feels so lonely even when I'm not alone. this place that leads me to a brighter place, and so I can find a way to see it through, so I don't feel so lonely even when I'm not alone. Feeling lost in this world, lost in between. I'm blinded by the ways of different paths of life. Never knew that I could feel so alone, be so empty, but I refuse to believe this is everything, even though I'm lost in this world, lost in between. I'm blinded by the ways of different paths of life, paths of life.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Kiew.
I need to escape from this world of impurities. I want you to believe me when I say I know of a better place. When you follow, you will feel what I feel. I know that I don't need to explain to you all. It's simple. If you trust me, you will take my hand with no questions asked. It would never be intentional if I ever misguide you. So please come with me. I will show you all my will to care. And please join me in a life filled with love and joy. Come with me. I am spared from this world of material as long as I keep my faith in all my memories of all the greatest guidance from my Father. And so please come with me. I will show you all my will to care. And please join me in a life filled with love and joy. Come with me. And please join me in a life filled with love and joy. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
We are wrapping things up with Jackie Kiew, another beautiful song. That was
Come with me.
Come With Me. And was that another super old one?
Yeah.
Nice, 20 years old. Is that one you finished recently, or was that a completed song from
That was
2003? Oh,
completed song. Yeah.
from way back when?
Yeah.
So you had all these songs, and then you just
Yeah.
kind of,
No one has heard it, I don't think.
it's,
It's never been
so you
put
just
out there.
put them down, went and
down.
started a job at the hospital, and then after COVID, the most stressful, probably scary, depressing time of your career, you came home and picked it back up.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds about right.
That's the career arc. I love it. That's like actually an incredible story.
Thank you.
All right, let's throw it over to Bryn Kreisa one last time. Social media correspondent. Bryn, we don't have a lot of time, so
Yes.
let's start wrapping things up. We need 3.5 minutes for the last song.
Okay, I want to say that was my favorite song
Oh.
out of all that you performed. It was very
Oh.
beautiful.
Thank you.
So speaking of your songs, Maria, this was an earlier question, but she said loved all 5 songs so far. Faded, Love Language, No Limits, It's Okay, Miss You. All of these song titles pull at the heartstrings. How do you pick titles for your songs?
Just, I guess what I'm trying to convey, the message, the strongest message I'm trying to convey is probably the title of the song. Yeah. It's like, it's okay, for example, it's okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what happens, usually it works out. If you
Yeah.
want it to, yeah.
perfect. And now my next question, we have to give away this gift card.
Yeah.
Pick a number from 1 to 7.
Oh, dang. 5.
Melody.
No way.
Yeah, congratulations. That worked out well.
It definitely wasn't my coworker Marie who promised me she'd write in a question. And she did not, so we'll have words tomorrow at work. Anyway, we have to say a quick goodbye to, I guess we got to wrap it up. We'll say goodbye to our sponsors. Of course, we got to start with Earl's Saskatoon, the title sponsor of Strip Down Live. They keep the train on the tracks, and they are continuing their local music commitment here in Saskatoon. So big shout out to Earl Saskatoon. Support them, they support us. And of course, Vern's Pizza. March 14th is Pi Day. Don't sleep on that. For a full menu and the nearest location and their monthly specials, visit vernspizza.com. Hairstyle in. I go to the one in Lawson. Bryn uses the one in Circle Center. Both fabulous, fabulous staff. And of course, E-West Music. And for a lot of, I've been uploading like crazy, a lot of old episodes of Strip Down, and they're on the Mermoose Media YouTube channel. There it is right there. If you want original run 2008 to 2014 episodes of Strip Down, go to Mermoose Media real quick. How can people get a hold of your music?
Search me up. My name is Jackie Kiew, spelled Kiew. Spotify, yeah, anywhere.
Yeah, and when you hit Aunt Jackie's Kids Heads Up Moisture and Softening Shampoo, you went too far. All the ones on Google before that are Jackie Kiew. Thank you so much.
Thank
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quick. Yeah.
You were phenomenal.
Thank you.
You are the kind of guest that I imagined would do the show when I created the show. So thank you. Thanks to Jay Neufeld too. He did extra work for you. Some extra lights here. Where are we going? Last song.
Last song is a brand new song. It's unreleased. It's called Drift Away.
And thanks to Flatlander Apparel
Sorry.
for the clothing sponsor tonight. Sorry, take it away, Jackie Kiew.
I can only take till my body breaks. You need to try, so I no longer cry. You choose to drift away, although it's me you crave. Your mind can't help but wonder this unfamiliar place. like you to be unkind. You want my affection, instead creating friction. Your heart can't fight when you are blind. You choose to drift away, although it's me you crave. Your mind can't help but wonder this unfamiliar place. Now it's time to spare all the heartaches we bear. Now it's time to heal, allow our hearts to choose to drift away, although it's me you crave. Your mind can't help but wonder this unfamiliar place. You've gone so far